Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and just before we get into the Premier League predictions, Game Week 18, midweek edition, I just want to say just ignore the hair, it's so bad, and I understand like all this stuff's going on, can't get a haircut, so we're going to have to make do with whatever this is, just long rubbish. But yeah, big week in terms of fixtures for a lot of teams. They can catch up with their games not being able to be played that they're filling in now, so it's a big chance for Man United. They could go top as they visit Anfield at the weekend, so if they win against Burnley, that could be a massive step for them. Man City can gain, Newcastle, all these teams can move up the league. And yeah, 6 fixtures, and let's get into them. As always, got my dad's predictions, and yeah, some big games, so let's see what I predict. Okay, so the first game is Sheffield United taking on Newcastle, and probably the dullest game of the week, to be honest with you. I'm not really looking forward to this one. I love watching the football, as you all know. I watch all the games, but this one you just sort of sit there and you're more worried about like what's happening in the news than this game. But yeah, Sheffield United need the points. They got a good FA Cup win against Bristol Rovers in Saturday just gone, and will that expire their Premier League form? I'm not sure, but I think they get a point here, to be honest. Newcastle, I watch them. They're so boring. I can see why a lot of Newcastle fans don't like Steve Bruce and want him out, because there's nothing to their game. It's so negative and boring, and yeah, I wouldn't like to be a Newcastle fan. Let's put that one out there. But well, they could have beaten Arsenal in the cup, to be honest. Andy Carroll missing a sitter right at the end. But yeah, I think in terms of this game, it's going to be a tight, cagey game. We all know how Newcastle like to play their negative style of football, and I think it'll be a draw on this one. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw on this one, and my dad's gone with a 1-0 Newcastle. So yeah, he's back in Newcastle to get the points, and I'm going to sit on the fence on this one. It's going to be a cage game, and both teams will score a goal. So yeah, 1-1. Let's move on. So the next game is at Molineux, where it is Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Everton, and both teams are pushing for them European places, and both teams need the points. Wolves, I believe they've won 1 of their last 8 Premier League games, and that's really bad for them considering what a good season they had last season, and obviously that one game being against Chelsea, surprise, surprise. And Everton, hit and miss, got goals in them, but without Calvert-Lewin, that could play a massive part in why I think Wolves will win this game, to be honest. I just think without Calvert-Lewin, they've got no threat up front, and I know Richarlison's a big threat, but like Calvert-Lewin brings so much more than just his goals to Everton, like the aerial ability, all of that, like mashed into one makes Calvert-Lewin one of the best strikers in the league. But I just think Wolves going to have the upper edge on this one. I'm going to go over 2-1 Wolves. My dad's gone with a 1-1 draw, so he's sitting on the fence on this one. And yeah, for me, I just think Wolves are going to have that cutting edge playing at Molineux. They need to get 3 points, and it's going to be a big 3 points if they do get it. And Pedro Neto is going to be one to stand out, and yeah, I think he's going to score, and Wolves are going to get the 3 points. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so the next game comes at Turf Moor, and this is the one for Man United. This is the one, if they win this game, they can go top and go to Anfield, top of the league, where on Sunday that would be the biggest game of the season for both teams, no doubt about it. But Burnley, pretty poor, let's be real. They won on pens against MK Dons, but overall, to be fair, Sean Dyche is dealing with such a bad squad, really, and not being backed has not helped. But there is news coming out of Burnley that they might get taken over. I know they've been saying that for ages, but if they do get taken over, that could be big for Burnley, because they do need recruitment in that squad, because they just don't have the depth at all. You see them play the same 11 players every week, and no wonder they're struggling, because like there's so many fixtures this season, and this is another one for them to deal with. And I think Man United have too much, and they'll go to Anfield top of the league. They've looked better defensively. They've got goals in the side. I believe Edison Cavani's back from his suspension. Maybe one more game. I'm not too sure on that one. But yeah, regardless, I think Bruno, Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, Dan James, all these players have goals in them, and it'll be too much for Burnley. I'm going to go over 2-0 Man United win. My dad's gone with a 3-1 Man United win. So yeah, we both believe that Man United will go to Anfield on Sunday, top of the league, and wow, what a game. And look out for them predictions, they'll come in soon. That'll be a massive game, and I'm looking forward to watching that one. Hope it's a draw, but yeah, I think Man United will beat Burnley. So moving on to the Wednesday games, 2 games on the Wednesday and 1 on the Thursday. So the first Wednesday game comes at Man City, and it's Man City taking on Brighton Hove Albion, and Man City win, banker, straight up, no question. I just think Man City going forward are lethal at the moment. They're scoring goals for fun. They're defending really well. They've got the best defence in the league, and Brighton just won't be able to do anything. However, Brighton are the draw specialists, so if they came away with a draw at Man City, that would be incredible, but I can't see it. I'm going 4-0 Man City banker, and that reminds me, do your fantasy teams, big week, gain some points, and I'm going to go Kevin De Bruyne captain for this one. I just think he's going to bag a few and a few assists. 4-0 Man City straight, and simple as that, and Brighton will have no answer. My dad's gone 4-0 Man City banker as well, so yeah, it looks like Brighton are going to be swept aside on this one, and Man City will be pushing. And don't write Man City off, they'll still be up there, and it could be 3 points closer to the top. So yeah, just Man City win straight up. So next up is Tottenham taking on Fulham at the new White Hart Lane, and this is weird because this game was Tottenham was supposed to be playing Aston Villa, because of Aston Villa's coronavirus outbreak at the training ground, they've changed it. So Tottenham are now playing Fulham, which means our game against Fulham, which was originally scheduled for Friday, has moved to Saturday. So Premier League predictions will be out Friday, and match reaction will be out Saturday. So if that makes sense, yeah. But Fulham win. Simple as that. I don't think Fulham have got the quality, and Tottenham, they're scoring goals for fun as like a lot of teams. Obviously they've got 5 against Marine, but that was obvious, ignore that one. But Leeds 3-0, Kane and Son at it again, and if Kane and Son just play well, they win most games, and it's a mad thing to say, to be honest, relying on them 2 players, but they have such an impact. They assist and score for fun, like they assist in each other at the moment. And yeah, I think Fulham lack quality. They've got good players, but then players lack end product, and that's a big factor. Like, when I look at him, a good player, but end product, is it there? I don't see it right now. And if they can get that end product, they could easily stay up. But I'm going to go with a 2-0 Tottenham on this one. I'm going to go banker as well, same as Man City banker. And my dad's gone 2-0 banker as well. So happy days for Tottenham fans. I hope Fulham pull something out of the bag, but to be honest with you, I just don't see it. I think Tottenham are going to be too strong, and another 3 points for Jose Mourinho's men. So let's move on to the last game of the match day. So last up on the Thursday, it's Aston Villa. Arsenal taking on Crystal Palace, and Arsenal, good bit of form, to be honest. They've got a few big results for them, and this is another chance for them to get 3 points against the Crystal Palace side, who lack. I don't know what they lack. They just lack a bit of grit, and I don't know. They have good attacking players like Eze, Wilfried Zaha, of course. Jordan Ayew, I really like him. I think he's a good player, but I don't know what it is about Palace. Can't seem to put my finger in it. I think Roy Hodgson, don't get me wrong, he's done a really good job at Palace, but I can't see him doing much on this one. I just think Arsenal have the class, and they'll win the game ultimately, and I'm going to go over 2-1 Arsenal win. Saka and Smith Rowe to score, as they always seem to do, and yeah, Arsenal, another big win for them, and that puts them right on our cusp. And what is that? That'd be 5 Arsenal wins in a row, including the FA Cup wins. So yeah, kind of scary, and it was funny when they were at the bottom, but now they're pushing right up the league, and credit to Arteta, who's turned it round, as I hope Frank Lampard will be able to. But yeah, my dad's gone 2-1 Arsenal, so he's in agreement. Arsenal to win, and yeah, hope Palace show some fight. And also, actually, Palace are very good at the Emirates Stadium. I believe they got a good draw there last year when Xhaka ran off the pitch and the fans were booing and he got all upset and all of that. And I believe they won the year before that. So good record for Palace at the Emirates. But I think Arsenal will get the win here. And let's see what happens. But yeah, thank you for watching. I know it's a short one. It's only 6 games in total. And yeah, at least there's some more football on to watch. So that's happy days. I hope you guys are all safe and doing well during the lockdown and keeping busy and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on Friday for more Premier League predictions. And till then, see you later. Up the Chills.